What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today this is my Raw review for the 13th of August, the show from last night if you're in the UK. So firstly we'll talk about Ronda Rousey coming out at the start of the show, just done a promo sending her wishes and love to Natalya and her family, obviously the death of Jimmy Anvil Neidhart yesterday, and then she went on to talk about beating Alexa at SummerSlam. And then because obviously Natalya couldn't make it to Raw because obviously the death of her father, Ember Moon came out and then she had a match against Alexa Bliss. And Ronda Rousey took out all of Alexa Bliss's personal security guards. Alexa got kind of scared, went out the ring. They done the blind attack at the start of the match. But then Alexa didn't get the upper hand and Ember Moon did win by her Eclipse move. And then the next big thing on Raw was Braun and Finn defeated Jinder and Owens. Originally it was going to be a handicap match. Before that, Baron Corbin did defeat just a local competitor, I think it was. Oh no, actually it was Tyler Breeze, sorry. And then Jinder, after that, Baron Corbin did say that Finn has a match now, and it was going to be a handicap match between Jinder and Owens. But then Braun came out, as Kurt Angle said that Finn was going to have a tag partner. It was kind of obvious Braun was going to come out, but it made it pretty cool. Braun did pin Jinder Mahal after a power slam. And then after that, the next big thing on Raw, I'm just highlighting the big things that happened on Raw really. The B team had a triple threat match with the Deleters of the World and a Revival. I was actually looking forward to that, and I thought there could be a title change because obviously until now there was no confirmed match for the Raw tag titles at SummerSlam. Obviously now, if you didn't watch Raw, I'll tell you it is on the kickoff show. It's the B team defending against the Revival, as the B team did retain tonight after Revival did hit their finishing move on Bray Wyatt, but then Curtis Axel got the upper hand and pinned Wyatt. After that, there was probably a few other matches I can't remember, but anyway, Reigns came out. He delivered a promo on how he's going to send Brock Lesnar back to the UFC and stuff about Dana White. And then Heyman did come out. He had a master plan, in my opinion. He did say that to Reigns that he was going to be his advocate. Reigns had none of it, talking about his family's legacy and that. And then Heyman gave Reigns a bit of paper, and it looked to be like a note that could be what Heyman wanted to do to Reigns, maybe to be his advocate. And then Reigns looked back up and Paul Heyman had some type of spray and he sprayed it so it blinded Reigns. And then Reigns was there for a few minutes. Brock came out, beat Roman Reigns' ass basically. He basically made him pass out with like a triangle hold. And then Brock's music hit. He was walking back and then he came back to the ring and gave Reigns an F5. And then we saw Reigns in the trainer's room a bit later on in the night. But anyway, a few more things left happened on Raw. We'll get into the big thing at the end. But anyway, Titus Worldwide and Bobby Roode defeated AOP and Mojo Rawley. Not much to say about that match, but I was thinking about it earlier. I think AOP are getting buried on the main roster, but then if you thought about it, if AOP and Rawley won, they kind of would be burying Roode as well. So it was hard to pick a winner in that match. Anyway, after that, Ruby Riott had her first singles match on Raw for a few weeks after she came back from injury last week, defeated Sasha Banks. Nothing much about that. I'm just bored of the Sasha Banks and Bayley versus the Riott Squad feud. But anyway, we're getting up to the big point and the main event of Raw. It wasn't really a match. It was a contract signing. Seth didn't show up for the whole of the night until the contract signing. Not Dean Ambrose, he did return, but we'll get to that. Drew McIntyre and Dolph Ziggler, the Intercontinental Champion, were with Kurt Angle in the ring. They were just delivering like a promo. And then Seth Rollins did come out eventually after Dolph Ziggler did sign it because he had some travel issues, and it wasn't Seth Rollins that had the issues. He did mention that he has been on Raw for a bit, for a few minutes prior to what Dolph Ziggler and Kurt Angle said. He came out and then he said, "You're going to have the Scottish psychopath in your corner, Dolph, at SummerSlam. I'm going to have a certain lunatic in my corner at SummerSlam." That's when Dean's music hit. The crowd went wild. Everyone went ballistic. We thought Dean's return was actually going to be at SummerSlam. Anyway, he came back to Seth Rollins' aid. So he hit a dirty deeds on Drew McIntyre, and then Seth signed the contract. And Dean does look a bit different now. He doesn't have the lunatic fringe anymore, and he does look a bit different. I did prefer how he looked before, but it doesn't matter about looks as long as Dean Ambrose is back now. So anyway, guys, thanks for listening to this. It was more like a podcast actually, just giving you my views on tonight's Raw. Please smash the like button, comment, subscribe if you are new, and I'll see you in the next video.